How's it going? It's your boy Robin Wonder. Welcome to S55 Sports Talk. We're at our alma mater here, Peninsula High School. Gonna give you honest thoughts and opinions on sports today. All right, what do we have first? USC shitting the bed. I don't know if you can tell by some of the memorabilia that we have here, but we're in fight on country here, all right? And if you're living in fight on country, you know exactly what I mean when I say we're shitting the bed. Whenever you have a dominant sports team in LA and they're not performing how you're accustomed to them performing, it bothers you to a little heavier degree than it normally does. Our buddy Eric here can agree, being a Dodger fan. He can also agree being a USC fan. Countless people can agree being a USC fan, Laker fan, Dodger fan, shamefully an Angel fan, shamefully a Charger fan. We always have disappointing teams. USC is not supposed to be one of them, ladies and gentlemen. And it wasn't supposed to be like that, especially when Lincoln Riley came into town. Guy comes in, signs a 10-year contract, living here, by the way. Living in what direction? Over by Rolling Hills Estates, by the way. Drove by his house, it looks really nice. Oh. I want to put my faith in him, but I can't just yet because, man, the guy is driving me crazy. Which leads me into my next talking point. Oh yeah, I hate Oregon. What's going on, man? Okay, so first things first, Oregon. They are second-class citizens. To us, okay, here in LA, not to everybody else, all right? I'm not trying to speak for everybody on my behalf. We hate Oregon here. And a main win that we had as SC fans when Lincoln Riley came in here was that we were finally going to be able to shut them up. That has not happened. In fact, they have been doing the shutting up. And I'm going to be honest, I don't handle pills that well. It's a tough fucking pill to swallow. The state is so boring. Oh my God. How do they have a functioning football team and functioning fans? I have no idea. But first things first, recruiting. I'm scared. How are you supposed to beat freaking Phil Knight, the owner of Nike, who now also owns Oregon, and he's feeding money into all these players' pockets? We can't really compete with that. Yes, we actually can. We're Los Angeles, and we haven't done it yet. George Clooney went to USC, and other people. Where am I going with this? Oh yeah, money. Eric, is USC a poor school? No, they're not. How much is tuition at USC? $60K? More? 70? I don't know. You have powerhouses who go there. You have famous athletes, actors, actresses, musicians who either are alumni or they're heavily involved with the school. You have donors who are multi-billion-dollar men who are off doing their own shit, apparently saying that they're going to help USC, and they never do. And what's happening? It's been the most embarrassing recruitment since Clay Helton, essentially, and it's all because we're unable to fork up enough cash when we're the one school that should be doing that. Instead, you have schools like Oregon, Alabama, Georgia. Do you want to live in any of those states that I just said? Ohio, does that sound appealing to you? Florida, we all know how fun that place must be. Jesus, these are places that are beating us. I know it's a hot day. It's not really a hot take. It's more of just a very hot-headed opinion. But USC needs to get their shit together. Because if I have to witness Oregon, I was worried about UCLA. That makes sense. That makes sense. Have you been to UCLA? It's beautiful, okay? Have you been to Oregon? I haven't. It's boring, probably. We gotta do something. I don't know. Maybe I gotta start a group. I have no idea. But yeah, USC, you're shitting the bed. Don't forget to wipe. Who do we have next? Oh yeah, Dodgers. Since I'm upset. They're getting too cozy. I think if you watch sports, you understand what I mean. Whenever a team is getting good, they're on a hot streak, and they've prolonged that over years, you kind of get comfortable. And I think baseball, you're very prone to this. I think it happens all the time. I think it's impossible not to happen at least once. But it seems to happen to the Dodgers way too often, where they get too comfortable being like the best team and then it carries over and it fucks with their record in the middle of the year. Next thing you know, they're fighting for a wild card spot against the goddamn Arizona Diamondbacks, and it fucks with their psyche. And that's why it affects them in the playoffs. And if I have to watch the Dodgers lose to either the Braves, the Diamondbacks, or whoever, God knows who else, National League team, I'm going to lose my shit, all right? And there's no more going to be blaming Clayton Kershaw anymore, all right? That argument's out the window. I'm talking to you, Justin. Is he going to see this? I hope he does. Okay. Don't get comfortable. You have the best player in all of baseball. Took him from my team, the Angels. I'm not petty. I'm petty, okay? You got to get your shit together. Who else do we have here? I'll save LeBron for last. Save the best for last. Oh, yeah. Chargers opened a new stadium. Not a new stadium, new facility. I guess that's less important. I guess it's less important that I'm talking about the Chargers right now. I feel like I'm the only one who really cares damn about them, which is probably why my mental state is going all out of whack, Eric. Are there kids here? No, okay. All right. I feel like I can do a lap right now. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I can do a lap in this jacket with these black sweats on and not break a sweat. But yeah, all right. What else do we have? LeBron's last chance. I wonder if people actually would get upset by that or how many people would agree with me. It's LeBron's last chance. I know we signed him to a 2-year deal. That's a buyout after the last year, people. We all know this. It's a tryout for his son. I'm not even going to talk about his son. Actually, I am going to talk about his son. It's a damn sports show. I don't know why. Who was the head coach that we were going for from Villanova? What's that guy's name again? Cut this part out. Cut this part out. I should know it. The guy would have changed the Lakers season, in my opinion, if we had gone after him, if we had gone, J.J. Redick as an assistant. But instead, they did the one thing that I feared the most. They got LeBron's podcast buddy as the head coach for the fucking Los Angeles Lakers. And instead of retooling our almost broken roster that is filled with absolute dog shit money, we draft a guy who averaged 6 points at USC, who was barely able to start at USC, and USC didn't even finish top 5 in their conference. He wasn't even their best player, yet we drafted him second round. Now, I'm all for the cool story, but man, this is literally what I think a lot of us had feared was going to happen, and it's now happening. He's kind of taking over the Lakers, and I don't like it. I don't like it when former players take over things. It's very annoying. Look what Michael Jordan did with the Bobcats. They're not even the Bobcats anymore. Fucking hell. Larry Bird, stay away from my team. Fuck off. It's his last chance. I think after this year, people will finally see it kind of like spiral. Because we have a second round pick committed to nothing, where he's not going to be playing this year. He's not going to be making our team better than it was last year. I mean, we'll see how free agency plays out, but I mean, we haven't even gotten any major free agents. First-time head coach J.J. Redick, who spent most of his time just shitting on Stephen A. on ESPN. So, I mean, he kind of has a win right there. I don't know, folks. Maybe I'm bitter. I think I'm just frustrated. It's hot. I have a fucking jacket on. All my teams suck right now, or just are leading me astray. Look at my foam finger. Look at the fucking foam finger. I'm pretty sure that was erect when we first started filming. Now it's dead. Look at my monkey. The only winning thing about here is literally this rally monkey. 11-0. Took it to my first Dodger game when I was in 3rd grade. It's experienced a lot of pain. Who's going to fix it? We have a lot of questions. Hopefully a lot of the questions get answered. I'm not going to be able to answer them. I'll be able to stand in front of a camera and get red in front of you and yell about it. Sorry. That's it for S55 Sports Talk.